Days after raging wildfires began leveling entire communities in Los Angeles, fans were relieved to finally hear from one of the property brothers, love-based Jonathan Scott. On January 10, 2025, the HGTV star told fans we are safe, but said friends and family members have lost everything. Hours later, though, officials issued a mandatory evacuation in Brentwood, where the celebrity IOU star lives with his fiancée, actress Zooey Deschanel. By the morning of January 11, La County spokesperson Jesus Ruiz said there had been a significant development with the still-burning Palisades fire as it shifted toward Brentwood and parts of Encino, per the Washington Post. Flames were moving toward a heavily populated area, he said, as seen in the Getty photo above, and noted that we're definitely concerned. In Jonathan's January 10 post, with an ominous photo of fire and smoke on a hill overlooking the beach, he wrote, "Thank you to those who have reached out. I'll be honest, it has been terrifying, saddening, and frustrating." In Jonathan's update, he wrote, "Many of our friends and even family have lost everything, but we are safe. Our communities are devastated, and I promise to work hard to help rebuild." He continued, "Thank you to the first responders for their tireless work in fighting these fires around the clock. I shared resources for anyone who needs them in my stories. Please stay safe, everyone." Jonathan's twin brother, Drew Scott, also lives in the LA area with his family, but both HGTV stars had been uncharacteristically quiet on social media since the fires began on January 7, prompting concern among many fans, some of whom started leaving messages on old posts to see if they were okay. As of January 11, Drew had yet to provide any public updates, but he liked Jonathan's post about the fires, as did many HGTV stars including Ty Pennington, Jenny Mars, Aaron Napier, and Brian Kleinschmidt. Drew lives with his wife, Linda Fan, and their 2 young children in the greater Wilshire area, per Realtor.com, west of downtown Los Angeles, in a home they renovated on a special HGTV series in 2017. After Jonathan's post, many fans expressed concern, wondering which of the Scott brothers' family members had lost property. "I hope your mom and dad's house is OK," one fan wrote. "I know you two worked really hard to give them a beautiful house. I'm glad you're all OK, sending prayers and love." In August, HGTV magazine showcased the 1928 Los Angeles bungalow that the brothers completely renovated for their parents, Jim and Joanne Scott, who moved from Canada to be closer to the brothers and their families. The renovation process was also shown on episodes of the brothers' show, Don't Hate Your House in December. Their parents' new home is located in Santa Monica, where nearly 2,500 households were placed under mandatory evacuation earlier in the week, per the Santa Monica Daily News, but portions of the city were given the go-ahead to return to their homes on January 10, urged to remain ready to leave again if fire patterns shift. The brothers also have an older brother, J.D. Scott, who works behind the scenes with them, but is based in Las Vegas, and multiple in-laws in the Los Angeles area, including Deschanel's sister, fellow actress Emily Deschanel. Some of the most destructive wildfires Southern California has ever seen sadly continue to rage on due to extremely strong winds and dry vegetation in the area, and they could continue to do so into the weekend, according to CNN. So far, there have been 10 confirmed deaths and tens of thousands of homes destroyed by the fire, leaving devastated communities in its wake and thousands of people without their homes. As firefighters from both the United States and Canada continue to battle the flames, more than 153,000 people remain under evacuation orders. Along with members of the design community and your most watched celebrities, several of our favorite design experts from HGTV have been affected by these terrible fires as well. Designer Lean Ford shared on her Instagram feed that her family lost their rustic canyon home on the first day of the fires, which they had only moved into 3 weeks ago. Jonathan Scott of the Property Brothers shared a quick, heartfelt message to his feed, saying that his family is safe, but their community is devastated. Read on to see the messages of strength and support that other members of the HGTV community have shared during these heartbreaking times. Lean Ford, star of HGTV's Restored by the Fords and Home Again with the Fords, shares photos and videos of what used to be her rustic canyon home, now destroyed by the fires. She states in the caption that she and her family are safe. Jonathan Scott, co-star of both HGTV's Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers and Celebrity IOU, shares an aerial photo of one of the wildfires burning next to a beach. In the caption, he expresses gratitude to those who have reached out to check on him and his family, and he confirms they are all safe. Anthony L., a DIY star and product developer who has been featured on Lux for Less, shares a text post on his Instagram feed reading, "Pray for Lay," and a carousel of photos of the fire. In the caption, he shares that he and his niece are safe, they are just without power. Heather Ray El Musa, former star of Netflix's Selling Sunset and current star of HGTV's The Flipping El Musas and the upcoming series The Flip Off, shares to her Instagram story multiple slides of support. In the one pictured above, she writes that she has extra baby supplies for those in need. Tarek El Musa, Heather's husband and co-star on HGTV's The Flipping El Musas and The Flip Off, shares multiple slides of support in his Instagram story. In the one pictured above, he shares a post from Time and a link to the article, which lists ways to help the victims of the wildfires. Jasmine Roth, star of HGTV's Hidden Potential and Help, I Wrecked My House, shares a text post to her Instagram feed showing her support for the victims and explaining that she will continue sharing resources to her Instagram story. Island Jimenez, co-star of HGTV's Divided by Design, shares a text post to her Instagram story expressing her love and support for LA and sharing a link to multiple organizations that are helping the victims of this tragedy. Paige Turner, a real estate broker and house flipper who lends her expertise to HGTV's Fix My Flip, shares multiple posts to her Instagram story on how to help those affected by the fires. In the one pictured above, the post is specifically about the Westwood Recreation Center, which has been turned into an evacuation center.